Woo woo. Yeah,
Woo
let's see how
woo.
this goes. Draw
Hey,
some.
come on, get excited, mate. It is now final season. Some of
Uh,
us are happier to be in it than others, I take it, but
yeah, well, we'll see how many elves die in the next couple of rounds. Hopefully, a few.
hopefully a few. Yeah, yeah. It's been a rough season for some people. It's been a lucky season for others. And then if you're named Luke, it's just been another typical season, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, we need some Luke fan club shirts. Just no initials, so we don't have to keep changing them every season.
I like it. I'll go with my what was it? I passed to a Hypnode player, and all I got was this T-shirt.
Or the Bradley Hurt. I got
Bradley
Bradley Hurt.
Hurt.
That's another good one.
That is, I do love it. I want my shirt just to say Wizard with a lot of exclamation points after the last game I saw.
And then I think it's Brog's distorted face underneath it after getting wiped out. No, was it Brog?
Yeah.
The cop two in 2 seasons and 2
Yeah,
deaths?
Brog's copped it. He's copped a fireball from yourself, and then a lightning bolt. So you know you're going to get your money's worth when you get a Wizard against Brog. So what I think we'll start with the shitty wooden spoon. Alright, what have we got here? Let's have a look in here. So it's a little bit different this season, and we've actually corrected it. It's you have to win to avoid the wooden spoon. So
Yeah, so I'm
I
going to be
like
playing more
it.
games than I want to.
nah, come on, you're going to win the first round. Let's have a look in here. First round, we've got shitty woody spoon. Number 2, we've got Dubsmat versus Mad Dog. So this is Bretonian and the North. So Matt has really started to grow into Bretonian. It's taken 3 seasons, but he's finally getting the hang of it. He's got a few draws. He even took a win this season, which has been fantastic.
Yeah, nice.
We'll have a quick look at his. We'll probably shoot
Blitzers are
through.
looking good.
They are quickly jumping onto it now for you. He has lost blitzers as pretty much as often as you have lost witch elves, mate.
Yeah. But they had
Unfortunately,
some good looking blitzers, though.
they are. We've got a nice short hands, which is what you want. You've got a killer piece.
Yeah, Bob's looking good.
Yep,
There's a lot of injuries there.
and that's
A
been
lot
the
of
problem.
injuries. 1,
He-
2, 3, 4, far out.
Yeah, and that's
A
not
lot
including
of,
the
lot
ones
of
that
move
died.
down. Yeah, 4 move down and an armour down. Nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still a pretty quick team. 6s and 7s pretty much across the board.
Yep. And what matters is that he's got those blitzers. Those 4
Yeah.
blitzers. But as you can tell, he's
Yeah.
lost a few blockers, unfortunately, and
Yeah.
I think he's going to go well next season with a new reset, depending on what team he
Yep.
takes. It's going to look good. And then we've got Mad Dog, and I think he's got a hell of a lot of sculpts under his belt. But and again, if you have a look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stats down.
Yeah, edge down on a lineman.
4, 5, 7
Oh,
injuries.
armour down on a wary. Jesus.
Yeah. I think the AV7 has just, in the higher TV, in the 1700s, has been shown up,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Who are you liking? What do you think? I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to go Bretonians. I think Matt's really starting to get a bit of a roll in it. He held out Zidric in the last game.
I heard out Zids. Nice work.
Yeah, that's how I got into the finals. Thank you, Matt. So to support him, I'm going to say go Matt in this game. How about yourself?
If Mad Dog can keep players on the pitch, I reckon he'll have a chance. But yeah, I reckon with the Bretts, knock a few of them down.
Yep. Alright, so that's one. We both think Bretonian's going to finally avoid the wooden spoon.
I'm not even going to comment on the next one. I'm just going to sit here in silence because
Let's go in there.
everyone's going to end up dead, no doubt.
Oh, look, let's be honest. Your team has you have been in it in every single game. I think you and Past Dog, you've been in it every single game, but it's just that 1 or 2 turns or that 1 or 2 injuries at the wrong moment has just kicked you back. So what have we got in here?
It's just a learning curve with the elves for me this season. I've never played them before. I mean, this is the 3rd season I've played them, but, you know, starting to get the hang of them, but, not against Orcs.
Yeah,
What a team.
I'm looking at your blitzers, mate. I mean, only a couple of skill ups after 3 seasons. Obviously, you've copped a bit of a battering there.
I've brought 3 Witch Elves and 4 Blitzers, I think.
Witch Elves, mate. I've got another team of Dark Elves, and they just drop, don't they? Like,
Yeah.
they want to be in there throwing punches, but they just can't take one back.
No, well, that last game lost both in 3 turns, I think it was.
Yeah, and then you've
Out
got
with an injury.
Yeah, but your team's looking good. You've got 2 guard, which is always prized for a Dark Elf team.
Oh, they're
2
a playable
tackles.
team. It's just compared to some of the other both their teams and the coaches, it's a struggle. Like there are some bloody good coaches in this league.
Disgusting, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I like to look at your team, but Pass Dog, my fellow commentator for the tips, let's have a quick look.
It's a good-looking team.
Just jumping on into it now. It is a good-looking team. Pass Dog's
No,
learned
no.
a lot about building up
No
a team.
injuries.
No.
A moved 8 Blitzer.
Yep.
That Troll's looking pretty brutal with his. What's he got? He's got tackle and
Dodge
and
and break tackle.
yeah.
He can dodge
Trying to
on
pick
a
the zero.
2+.
Yeah, that's nasty on a Troll.
Yeah,
Move 4, yeah.
Pretty good. He's got a couple of nice killers in there. Mighty Blow
Kicker,
tackle.
dirty player.
Yep.
He's got all bases covered for sure.
He does. He just needs to know. He just needs to. I would say he's reading the game. He's got the right ideas. He moves forward, but it's that one critical turn that he trips up on. So I feel like if he can do it, if he can do a full 8 turns without making mistakes, I'm sorry, man. I think he's going to take you out.
Yeah, bashy teams I struggle against with these guys, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Hopefully, I think we're aiming for Saturday or Sunday night at this stage. We were going to try and play last night, but we didn't have tickets and a few other things went, so...
Probably Monday, to be honest. You'd be lucky if you get Sunday one in.
Yeah.
Let's jump in. Now, we are missing a few teams here. Actually, the Don't Even Bother Bowl. Actually, no, we've got all the teams. Fantastic.
Let's go back here. Where are we?
So I'm just going to have a look here. Rejects versus Bandits will be the first one up. So I'm going to bring up the Rejects. And this would be an
Holy
interesting one.
crap. What a... Wow. Gobbo's
Rejects?
Halfling Norse.
Yeah.
Far out. This will be interesting.
It's going to be an interesting Don't Even Bother Bowl.
This is a great team. This is Pickle, isn't it?
This is Pickle.
Yeah, this was a great team to play against.
Why is that?
Oh, just... He's got an answer for everything with him.
Yeah, he's got a beautiful thrower.
Yeah, you sort of can't get round anything. I had a lot of fun playing against these guys, even though I got 3-0. Something dumb.
Yeah. He's got, again, armor value 7. He's got 4 injuries on him.
Yeah, but it's a Norse linesman. He's a leveled up one, but, you know...
But, I mean, when you got guard and stand firm, who cares?
Yeah.
So,
You got block, you
like
got...
I say, he has had everything, but I don't know. Pickle hasn't been happy with it.
Yeah.
But it looks good. On paper, looks fine. Versus, though...
What's he had? Oh, 1 win and 4 losses. He must have been... The only win he had was against me.
Yeah.
Who's he up against? The Buffet or the Comic?
The Buffet. Who's missing a tree.
Jesus, 700.
Yeah, missing a tree. His best tree as well.
A big tree too.
Yeah. But he's going to have about 1 million in inducements. So
you'll have another tree surely. You'll have
plus deep root.
Deep root.
I don't know. I don't know if Pickle's played against halflings before. I know I've lost against halflings. I think everyone's lost against halflings before.
You just don't expect them.
No. You got to be careful. He does like throwing his halflings at the ball carrier, which is a lot of players don't expect. Especially if they do the cage. Like, even if you've missed a throw, they can bounce around and knock someone.
Yeah.
But I think Pickle's due. I think Pickle is due to go at least get into the semis. Into the finals for this cup. So I'm going to tip a North win for this one.
I should be looking at my tips and seeing who I actually tipped.
I haven't done that. That would be silly for me to do that. I'm gonna give my tips and then do complete opposite when I hand them in.
Yeah, so I put down the Bretts, and I went with the Bandits on this one. So
you went for the
I guess I
Bandits,
better go with the bat.
I feel so. Yeah, you've probably got the experience of the coach Baldwin, who's a fantastic coach.
Yeah.
But I like the I do like the Norse on paper, so I'm going to go with the paper. Then we've got the other halflings. I'll bring Ben up. This has been
this
our
is going to
ringing.
be an interesting game.
Joel managed to pick up a win. Picked up a draw, I believe. Let's have a quick
Yeah, he's
look.
been doing well with them.
He's been great. He's had a lot of fun, and he's been a fun player, and that's what's important. I'm
A
looking
win and
forward.
7 losses. A win and 4 losses in the Wank Tank. So yeah, got a win.
And that was a tough
And
division.
And coming in like third season with a fresh team.
Yeah, he's done
You
well.
know, he's facing 13, 14, 1500 straight up. He's done well.
Yep. Both trees have block, natural.
Yeah, nasty.
So he's rolled doubles both times. I like it. So he's on. He does have a high team value. If I was him, I would definitely delete those 2 injury players and get down to 12. Yeah, drop. I mean, he's not going to count anyway, but just delete him, make it look pretty. Against though, Covey.
Yeah.
Covey, who stepped up, thankfully, to fill in the numbers. Picked up a couple of scalps with his team, but I do believe he's the best killer on his team, or the killer of his own team is his bomber, I believe.
113. Yeah, what's he had? Not that one. That's the button I want. 4 deaths, 1 kill.
Yep. I believe his bomber is killing, or his I believe one of his players is screwing over the rest of his team most games. But I mean, he's got a fanatic. Like, they're just scary. He's got the 2 trolls. He's got the loony. Yep. Pogo. You just got to be careful. Yeah, it's just like halflings. If you're not used to their tricks, like one of the things you want to do against goblins, score quickly, as soon as you can, just to get their secret weapons off. But depending on the TV, he might have 2 or 3 bribes, which will allow to keep those secret weapons on for a little bit longer if need be.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure,
12.
mate. I'm gonna say Covey here.
Yeah, I'll back Covey.
I think Covey. I think
the experience might show through a bit here.
Yeah, I don't think Joel's played against goblins before, and if you haven't done that before, it is hard. Like, they've got so many tricks you just don't expect.
People laugh at stunty teams or the smaller teams like the goblins and the halflings, but if you're not ready for them, they make a mess of you.
If you sleep on them, you're in trouble. It's simple as that.
Yeah.
All right.
And on the flip side as well, knowing how to play them too is a big thing. Sloppy seconds, here we are, open.
Now, we are missing a few teams. We're missing 2 teams from this list. So, because you guys didn't put your tickets in, we're not going to show your team. Simple as that. No? You've had 48 hours. That's what happens. You don't get your moment in the sun, in the spotlight. So I'm going to put the first one up on my list, and that's, a nice one. Gifted versus Blake. It's going to be an hour and a half of talking about poo. It's going to be great.
And sore backs and walking frames.
That's it. Alright, I'm going to bring up the jamborees first.
Yeah, I got them up. So we've still got a level up to go. Who's got that? Oh, catcher and a lineman still to level up, so that could be interesting.
Against Nurgle, so let's have a look. Bringing up now. It's a beautiful looking team. If nothing else, he makes it look beautiful.
Oh, pulling off his leaps just at the right time, winning games.
2 guards, and I think that's key. I believe from conversations with Blake, if you can get 1 or 2 guards, especially on a catcher, that's how you can do your cage breaking. Because the catcher jumps in, 3+, gets guard, go in with your blitzer, which he's got a piling on blitzer. Beautiful. Like, I like his team. He's got wrestle on everything. Obviously, alignment, probably wrestle again. What do you think? He's got a consistency of wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. I think he'll just take the other wrestle. But the catcher, not sure. Not sure what he'll take on that one. He's already got a sure hand. So that'll be interesting.
Maybe, I don't know, jump up, sprint maybe,
Jump
get a
up,
bit more movement
jump
on
up
him.
will be good. I think jump up's a good one. If he does get taken down, I think you're right there. I think jump up will be a perfect skill, just for that extra threat.
Yeah, that extra bit of movement when you get him knocked back.
Yep. So even if you take him down, you can't. With leap, it's like, well, Christ, he can still move 7, 8 squares. What can you do? You got to foul him as well.
Yeah.
And then Nurgle, credit to Gifted, he's stuck with him for 3 seasons. The first 2 seasons have been rough, but he's finally come into it. He's got the skills. He is missing a Nurgle. He's obviously had to get a new Nurgle warrior without block. But he's got a strength 5 mighty blow. He's got a claw. He's got a guard. So a good all-round skill set. Only 2 tackle. And one of them on a rotter. So not too much
Tackle.
dodge, but going forward, has he got? I don't know. I think if Habibs can get the ball first in the first half, and try and get some casualties.
Yep.
I think
Grind
that's what
that
he.
first.
Yep, I think he
Grind
needs
that
to do
first
that.
touchdown out.
Yeah, I think he needs to do that. If he can't get those casualties in, say, the first 5 turns, I think he's going to be in a bit of trouble. I think it's going to come down to the leaps that come off, and can he get the casualties, because he's not going to outmaneuver the Jamborees. There's no chance.
Yeah, I've gone with Jamborees on that one.
I think so too. I think Habib's only just, it's going to come down to dice. I'll say Jamborees as well, but it's not. I think it's 60% chance of 6 to 4 out of 10 for that. So it's going to be a close one. So good luck tipsters on that.
I reckon it should be below 1-0 or 2-1. I don't think it'll be a big blowout.
No, unless there's weather. I mean, obviously weather, blitzers, take your pick on that. But you're right. It's going to be a 1 touchdown sort of game. Coming up next, Horny Ears versus Emotional Vampires. Unfortunately, they're both here.
Yeah, I think we're missing an actual game here. I think we're missing the Bubba Druid match. So at least that works out alright on that front.
That's fine. So I brought up the Vampires again. They've been there. I would have to say, biggest congrats to Hedgehog.
He's gone wicked this season.
3 seasons with Vampires. Oh my god.
Oh well, me and him were fighting off for the bloody wooden spoon last season, and look at him now.
He's back up there, but he's paid a high price, hasn't he? He's missing his best player.
Oh no.
Only 3 Vampires. But he's got the 150k. I think you'll see another Vampire come in.
Excuse me. Yeah, that'd be the. What's he got? He's got 14. He's got 2 out, so he's got 12. So another Vampire gives him 2 on the bench.
Yeah. How much is a Vampire?
130. Oh no, it must be 110.
So he could buy. Okay, perfect. 110. He can buy a Thrall and a Vampire. And I think that's probably his best bet. I think that's what he might have to do, because he's lost a Thrall and a Vampire. Yeah, he's got to get the numbers. 4 rerolls, so it's a bit low. Fan factor's good. But there's just not much left there, is there? And with those movement 5 Thralls, he's got a dirty player Thrall, but he can't afford it. He can't afford to lose players. And he's lost his a tackle piece versus Cedric, which he was, if he hadn't stalled, he probably would have been in the Show Pony Cup. So if you look at his team, he's only got 10 players.
Oh, yep.
But I mean,
where are we?
He lost his best War Dancer, which I think is what helped.
Oh, jeez, he's low on players. 10.
Oh, it's War Dancers, man. It's Wood Elves.
Yeah.
If you've got 8, that's all you need. The rest of them are just going to be loners. So the fact that he's got 10 is a testament that his team's gone well. He's got a tree man with only movement 1. He's got an agility busted guard piece, but that's not too bad. Attack. Strength 2. I don't know, man. This is a tough one. I think he's got a good catcher and a good War Dancer.
I put my money on Zids in the tipping.
I think he should win. He should win, but if you wanna get a sneaky one up on your tips, don't go past Hedgehog. I think
Oh,
Hedgehog could slip through
he
this
could be
one.
the big upset. He could
Yeah.
be if I wouldn't put it past him, but I've put my money on Zids.
I think if Sid can get he wasn't doing his defence properly last game. He's really good with his defence. He can do really good screens, but I don't think that's going to be enough against Hypno Gaze, because you can Hypno Gaze one, blitz the other behind him, and then sneak through. So, you know what? I'm going to give the Kiss of Death. I'm going to say Hedgehog. I think Hedgehog is going to somehow get past the point he is, but I think the better money is on Zed. Which leaves us... Oh, they deserve each other, really. Dwarves versus...
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Black
Saxon
Diamond.
and Matt.
We are... Yeah, so Black Diamond. I'll bring them up.
And Carnage.
Yep, so there's 100 TV difference. Dwarves versus Lizardmen. You deserve each other, guys. Sorry.
Wow.
Beautiful team. Black Diamond's
Wow.
just... I'm looking forward to watching this game because I want to see these grabs in action. We had a bit of a conversation. It just allows him to control the pitch a lot more, considering that he's low movement, which was an interesting thing. But you can't, if he pushes him away, it's hard to catch up. At least he likes to brick up. He can grab him, put him where he wants him, and get another blow on him, which is...
Especially with that stand firm, you can... And a lot of guard.
Yep.
Almost
only
too
4.
much guard.
No, I mean, that's a standard. I think 4's about right. I think if you have a team with 6 guards, they never come into play that much.
Yeah, you stack them up and...
Yep,
Sorta.
you still hit them from one angle though. That's the thing though. You generally only have 1 or 2 guard in play at once. But I guess it's having the right guys. But other than that, he hasn't really got anyone that stands out though, does he?
It's a good average team for sure.
It is, but nothing that stands out. And I think that's probably
Dauntless
why.
Blitz is probably handy.
Yeah, but he's already got 2 Dauntless in a troll. He's got a Troll Slayer.
Oh, the Troll Slayers. Yeah.
They come with it. So, and I think that's the problem with Dwarves. Without someone that really stood out, they are a hard team to crack, but they can't be dynamic themselves. And I think that's probably why they're... I think he also had no injuries. Like, they've been hitting with gloves on, like mittens. So,
let's have a look here in his stats.
Carnage.
Yeah. No, he's lost no. He's had no deaths. He's had no kills.
Nah,
he's only inflicted 18 casualties. So it's been a bit fucking pillow club there, but.
And I think that's been the story for 2 seasons, and that's been the problem with Dwarves. That if you can't get the casualties, you generally there is no plan B. Is the issue.
Yeah.
At least with Lizards. So if we look at Lizards now, he's missing a frenzied moving Sora, so a bit injured going into the game. But he's got a break tackle Saurus with tackle, so that's good.
It's a nice looking Croxy too.
It's a beautiful croc. I mean, but
armor value down on a skink is irrelevant. It's just a...
Doesn't matter. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
The minus movement, I'm surprised he's still got that. He's got 180k.
He's
so
got the cash, so you think he'd be gone and replaced.
Yeah, but I think he's going to.
He's got all his. He's got 5 of his.
He'll get
Saurus
this
is
one
80. You can get another Saurus and another skink if you really wanted to.
I think so.
Or
I think you want to go far, don't you? Because if you get the win, what's his fan factor? He's got 9, so he's got a high fan factor. So you should, if you can get the fame, if you get the win, that's plus 20,000 already.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think again we're going to probably see. Oh, but no, you can't though, because you can't kick anyone off. You're going to have to play with 5 Saurus. He's not going to ditch that Saurus.
Yeah, true. He can't buy another.
Can't buy one. Nah.
He could get a journeyman Saurus.
Yeah, a journeyman Saurus. That might be the better value. So 60 for, was it? Yeah, 60 for that. That leaves him 120. So yeah, you can get a Saurus with block, I think, as a journeyman. Yeah. Or at least a Saurus, and I think that's what he needs. I'm going to go Carnage Lizards. The reason being is I think the Skinks, if they can avoid the tackle, he's got the ability to do more touchdowns, I think. So
Sorry, Joe. I've just got to jump for a second. I've just got a phone call coming in. I'll be
go
right
for it,
back.
man. So get to listen to my beautiful voice for a little bit. Reasoning being is I think these guys can out from bash. The guard will even out the strength 4 bonus, so that's about even there. But with movement 8, we've got a sprint player here. Let's have a look at him while we wait for Frenzied. We've got sprint, sure feet with agility 4. What a beautiful piece. Yeah, just expect to see that guy get the ball. They'll break a little hole. You can't pin this guy down. He'll get the ball, move up a couple of squares, and when the time's right, just burst past them and off we go. Now the teams we are missing, quickly bring them up. Who are we missing?
Bloody telemarketers.
Welcome back. I was just saying,
Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage.
I've back Carnage on that one.
The Skink, the agility 4 sprint, sure feet Skink is just, as I was just saying to the crowd, I think that's going to be the key maker. If he loses him though, I say Dwarves are on, but the Skink should do it. Lastly, the 2 teams that we're missing is could be worst, which is
Elf versus
Bubba.
Elf.
Yeah, versus Wood Elves. Druid's a fantastic player. He's just, I mean, Wood Elves versus Dwarves. On paper, you would probably say Dwarves, just with all the tackle, but the Wood Elves can make the touchdowns. So I'm going to go
with the Dwarves.
I'm going to go with Wood Elves. I think in the finals, I think you want to win, no matter what. You're not trying to go for any more skill ups. I think he'll lose probably a few players, and it'll cost him. But I think Druid's going to take the win.
Yeah, I got Dwarves for that. I just like backing the Night Elves personally.
Yeah, the shortest elves you've ever seen.
Exactly.
Alright, so jumping into the Big Boy Cup. Let's jump in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're missing one team.
We're one short.
Who's the disappointment? Let's have a look. I'll read them out. You tell me if they're there. Fireballs.
There.
Red Black.
There.
Lords.
There.
Kaisers.
There.
The Gators.
That's who we're missing.
Disappointment.
Stormy.
Stormy, mate. You had one job. Alright, we'll start from the top though. Fireballs versus Red, Black, Red. Now, this is going to be amazing. I'll bring up Red, Black, Red first. The coach. 3-time winner. So, playing Dwarves in a 1700 season 3. He's got 3 tackle. A beautiful Beastman shorthand player with, for those who don't know the skill, 2 heads. +1 to all dodge. So
it's a pretty little piece, that one.
Yep. He's got Mighty Blow Claw on 2. So he's got his 2 killers. He's got 2 guard. He's got a wrestle and block on pretty much everyone else except for 1. Cheating Covey. Couldn't even get block. Useless Covey. But nothing really stands out though. Like he hasn't got like a super duper player.
That's the good thing about Chaos is you don't need much for them to be a good team.
No, and I've watched a few games with this team. His defense, he can make 3 players on defense hold up half your team. It is absolutely. If anyone wants to watch how to do a defensive play, watch some of his games. They're amazing. So those are that, but Flick Fireballs, I think this man watches more games than I do, and is having a young baby does that, of course. So, but look at this team. This is an agility armor value 7 team, and look at those skill ups. Amazing.
Yeah, this team's ridiculous.
But there is free tackle.
had a lot of fun playing him
Oh,
and scaring him a bit, but
yeah, he can just find a way. Like this team, you make one little mistake, and you've just been scored on. It's amazing. Like,
2 kills.
yep, doesn't need it. He does not. He goes for the ball, gets the ball, makes a touchdown. Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Yeah.
Doesn't care about throwing punches.
Oh, but they've made 2 kills this season. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
he made 2 kills, but he'll just go for the ball, and
yeah.
you make a cage, and suddenly there's 7 owls, and you're like, well, where am I meant to go? And if you make one little mistake, if you get out of position by 1, and this is why I think it's going to be such a good game, because Lonwell doesn't make mistakes with his defense, and Luke is fantastic in his offense. So I think it's going to be, I think this is probably one of the games of the show pony round. I don't know who to pick. I'm going to say overtime. I think overtime might be necessary for these two. But if I have to pick, I'm going to say, I'm going to do a kiss of death on the chaos.
Yeah, I've gone with Flukes.
Flukes? I'm going to go with chaos. I think Flukes can score more. But I think he's going to find it hard to get the ball off the chaos. He's going to be really good. There's some comments coming in. Sorry, guys, I've not got YouTube up, so I won't be able to see the comments until later. Pin me on, if you got something you want me to say, just chuck me on Discord, guys. 2 good teams, both no injuries, really fit teams going into finals, aren't they? So, and that's what you want.
Yeah, both nice looking teams.
But,
sure.
1670 to 1880. Luke did say he has a very high cost of team, so that's 200. We're probably going to see a wizard. Yeah. So that will be interesting. Next game up, another classic game. We've got a 2-time champion now. Let's get him up. Commie, everyone's favourite American. Make Undead great again. And his team is, missing a mummy though.
Oh, it's my babies, my shambles. Love them.
Yep. He's missing a mummy, which is going to be...
That's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt.
What?
A stand firm mummy, but he has got a break tackle, which is good. But look at those whites.
Ghoul.
I know, he's lost a lot of ghouls. They keep dying. It's like a witch elf for him. But he's got 230k, and
they're a target. They always are a target. But movement 8, strength 4. Geez, actually, it's a white. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one.
No.
Strength ups on both his whites. Yeah,
beautiful,
nice.
aren't they? With mighty blow, and he took something good. He took a break tackle, so he's effectively agility 4 for a dodge. So
yeah, no, they are.
I liked it, and Commie is we all know Commie's a fantastic player. I expect to see probably at least one more ghoul purchased, I feel like.
He's got the cash for it,
yep.
For sure.
So the TV will go down. Like he's what? Team value is on 1500, but he's got 80 TVs tied up in just cash at the moment. So he might even... He could just drop the 80k.
Oh, no, there's a second ghoul. No, he's got a second ghoul.
He's got that? Where is it?
Number 7. Number 5 and number 7.
There you go. So we've completely missed that one.
Block and guard. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice ghoul.
So what does he do? Does he maybe just buy two zombies and then sack them and stay at the 1500? Because he's going to be up against a 1740. So he could get 240 TV. So just jumping onto the Kaisers. After an absolutely disappointing season 2, he's come back. He actually topped the table in the Wank Tank, which was a very hotly contested one. Mangina, that's his star player there. He's Ogre.
Yeah.
4 level ups. Stand firm, grab, block, guard. What else do you want? There's nothing left. He's got 2 dirty players. A couple of tackle. Not going to really... Yeah, tackle against the ghouls will obviously come in handy.
Yeah.
But he's lost a good blitzer. He did lose a good blitzer, I believe, to the lightning bolt.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that now.
So he's got 13 players as well. So
He's
I
got a
don't
bit of
know.
spare. 80k, yeah.
I'm I'm going
It'll be a
to
close one.
I'm going to say upset, and I'm going to say Commie is going to win this.
Yeah, I got Brog
We got Brog.
down as my tip.
All right, I think Brog's on a hot streak, but I feel like
How's he
Commie and
looking
those
for
two
the...
whites and the Mummy might just outdo the players here. But he's got the speed, is what humans have got. So again, I think this is going to be
Yeah.
another tough one. I think all the games in the show pony are going to be tough to pick,
Oh, for
really.
sure.
But he's got a movement busted catcher, but that's his good one. It doesn't matter because that's his stacker.
Yep.
So I'll go Commie on this one. I think Commie
Yep.
will do something a little bit sneaky. He'll play with the inducements. Might even get a star player. And I think Commie will just slip through.
Yeah, I got my money on Brog on that one.
Alright, next one.
Yep.
Gator Mash. What I'll quickly do, we'll quick up. I'm going to quickly find Gator Mash. So 2 seconds. What does anyone know which group he was in? I've got that actually. 2 seconds. I'll bring up Gator Mash because I think we need to see his team because it does matter. Knob Mob. So I'm just bringing up Knob Mob now, and we'll quickly find his team. There we go. So Gator Mash. I'm just bringing him up now. So he's got another good Croxy Gore. He's got a guard, stand firm, block Croxy. He's got all his Sauruses, but two Blodging Saurus, which is interesting. A Strength 5 Saurus, and a Guard Saurus, and obviously had to buy a new one. And all his skinks have sidestep, nearly.
Nasty.
Team value 1720, but no cash. He's only got 50k, but a fan factor of 10. So
And he's playing Lukey. Ooh.
no tackle. So I'll get out of this one. He's got a good solid team, but nothing that really stands out there. Details. Jump back in now.
These rats.
These rats, mate. The reigning champion. So filthiest rats I know. I'm a bit disappointed. I played my semi-finals tabletop with rats last night and I lost, which was a bit upsetting. But where does he go? So Hedgehog is not... Hedgehog returns. No, he does not. He's sitting out the next game. But look at that gutter runner. He's missing his good gutter runner. The strength 4.
Sorry, Luke.
That was you?
It was a messy
laugh.
game. Messy game.
That's going to be hard. That's going to be rough for him losing Lima.
Yeah. Lucky Luke, he was the star last we played.
Yeah. So he's got a blodger. He does have a strip ball, but he's only got 2 tackles as well. So, good to see that I'm not on here. That's nice. I see where you are. Fuck it. On general principle, I'm tipping the other guy now.
I think I've been through this team 3 times now. 2 or 3.
I lost to him in the semis.
No, I mean,
you've been on
Frenzied Run on his team's died 2 or 3 times, I think.
Yes. I killed Jawa Knight. He did have Jawa Knight once. Killed him. Took him onto my team. But probably I'm not good enough to come back on. I understand. That's fine. I don't know. I think with Lima missing, I think
He's still got his 1 turner with Black Nuts.
he does. I don't think that's going to be enough, to be honest. He does have his strip ball wrestle, agility 5, so he can come in, and you would assume that the skink is going to be holding the ball. So
Yeah.
having strength 2 is not too bad. I'm going to go Kiss of Death again. I'm going to go Lizards. I think missing a gutter runner, he's probably going to lose a gutter runner quickly, which will only give him 2 gutters. I know he can win with only 2 gutters. I know he can win with fucking 1 gutter, unfortunately. But I'm going to go lizards, but you're going to go rats. Go the favourites.
Yeah, I'll back the rats, yeah.
Alright. And then I'm going to let you do the talking for this one because it is a planting lemur. Let's bring him up.
Lima and Jawa. Jeez, here we go.
I know. Top of the table.
Let's have a look at runt and set. Well, we'll go through runt and sentinel
Yeah,
first
we'll
and
go
see what
runt.
you reckon. So what do we got? Major pain. Well, that's
So-
the nasty looking centaurs.
They are.
Oh,
They are.
can I
That's,
play these guys?
I have. I've done it
Or was this?
before.
Nah, this is the me and Brog commentated on this the other night. That's right.
So I made the mistake last time I played him of trying to take out Major Pain, and hopefully I've learnt my lesson. It just takes too much resources, and he likes to put him out there and go, "Come on, take him,"
Yeah.
and it's hard.
Jeez, that level 6, that's intense.
Yeah, yep. He's got Fen, which is beautiful, so I can't frenzy him that well. I won't be able to push him out of the way and follow up. He's got sure hands, so I can't strip ball him, and he's agility free, so he's got a higher chance of picking up the bloody ball. So he's
That's
only
a
got
nice
five.
team.
He's only got 5 Chaos Dwarves, so I'm not sure if he's going to blow his whole cash on one more.
They're 70, yep.
Yeah. He's got 4 guard, and I don't know, agility free dwarf blocker. I guess he's probably using him as a. I don't know. Why would you take agility? I don't think it's worth the TV, personally.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played dwarves at all, so
I mean, if it was movement 6, I could understand it. Like if it was a movement 6 agility 2, it'd be interesting to see why Lima took it. He might be a pseudo ball carrier as well. Like put him in the cage, so he's got both bulls running around still.
yep.
But not sure. But he's got a dirty player and kick. He's got a dodge hobgoblin, and annoyingly, he's got a diving tackle block. So
Yeah.
beautiful team. 3 rerolls, and he topped the table for his group.
Nice. Let's have a look at some doggy style, eh?
Do it some doggy style. They're hopefully going to try and pull something out. Oh, I'm 10k
Nasty
over.
golems. That's not a bad looking little team.
It's not too
That
bad.
werewolf shit cunts a fucking pain in the ass as usual.
He's my little pride and joy. He only came in at the end of season 1.
Yep.
I was going to ditch the team, so I had him for 2 games. 1 game, sorry. But then he actually did well, so unfortunately, embarrassingly, I've had to keep him. I've got 4 guard to match his 4 guard.
Yep. So there's that. You got a
That's it.
tackle.
I got 3 tackles on there. Because whoever wins out of Lima and I will play the winner of the Filthy Wrath.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I do have a strip ball wrestle ghoul, so he's obviously my ball sucker. I've got the most disappointing Harvey Weinstein you've ever met. Who?
Oh, I don't know. We've met the real one.
No, this is more of a disappointment. The amount of times this guy has not picked up the ball at critical times is it kills me.
That's ghouls for you.
Oh, they just.
Dodge, sure hands, block, side step, tackle. Good set piece though. Like
Yeah.
on paper with
Yeah.
the right dice rolls. 10 fan factor.
Yeah, I've done okay with that one. The 3 rerolls. And sitting on 1800. So,
Yeah,
if he wants to,
back-
Lima can
I'll
get a
back-
wizard.
Yep.
There you go. Lima?
No, I got you actually.
I wouldn't.
To give you a big head. Oh, well, you know,
I
got to
think-
back one underdog somewhere.
Hi, thanks. I'm gonna say Lima. I did beat him in the last quarterfinals of Show Pony, but that went to overtime.
Yep.
I think he's got his offense a little bit better. I think he's got his defense a little bit better. I think it's going to come through. Having said that, if I can take out 1 or 2 of his guys quickly, then it should be okay. With my stand firm,
Knock few hobgoblins out.
yeah, but he doesn't give them up. He does protect them
Nah.
very well. But It'll be a good game. Again, every game in the show pony is going to be tough. So
Yep.
I choose Planning Lima. I think he's probably going to edge past 2-1, if not 1-0. But hopefully that's not the case. Friends, thank you so much for joining this. And to those watching at home, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you get your tips in. And good luck to everyone in the first round of the finals.
Good chatting. Have a good one, guys.
Man. You too, guys. Take care, man.